We're set up on the tripod. Good morning, everybody. Jasper here. Welcome to my day. Now, this week we were out on the Ganaraska Trail, as you may recall from the last video, which was our announcement video of our upcoming 2023 flip-flop hike, if you will, of the Bruce Trail here in Ontario. And as promised, here is the gear that I'll be taking on this particular hike. So I've set everything up on the ground, everything that I'll be using. Of course, this doesn't include water, it doesn't include food. And have I missed anything? You know what, it's very, very, very possible. Anyhow, let's start in a traditional manner and go with our big three. So first of all, the pack I'll be using on this particular hike. Now keep in mind, this is going to be somewhere around, I don't know, I'm going to say 15 to 18 days. It's going to be 460 kilometers, 300 miles, leaving from Maple Lane, which is the halfway point of the Bruce Trail, and doing the southern half of the Bruce Trail, heading south to Niagara. Okay, to the southern terminus. Okay, pack. I'm going to be using my Osprey Exos 58. Now this is the third edition of that particular pack. That particular pack, once again, the original one came with side pockets, the second one did not, or hip pockets. The third one did. Also, it's adjustable on the shoulder straps. The first and the second versions did not. I will be using that particular pack for this hike. My tent. Well, yes, we are proud owners of the Dan Durston X-Mid 1. Again, this is my first single person trekking pole tent, but it's super light at 28 ounces, and I'll be using my Tyvek footprint, of course, for that tent. So we're going to see how that goes, but I have used it for a couple of nights here and there so far this season since I've had it, and I've been happy with it. Okay, the sleep system we're going to be using for our sleeping bag. We're going to be using my Patagonia 850 Fill Power Down, Goose Down sleeping bag. I'm going to be using my synthetic liner with that. I won't be needing my Reactor thermal liner, so my synthetic liner will be fine. Also a Thermarest inflatable pillow. I did have a Trekology pillow, inflatable, but last year that died on me. Actually, the first night out on the Bruce Trail last year. But I'd had it for a long time and I'd used it a lot. It had just finished doing the whole Appalachian Trail with me. Those two items also go in their own plastic kind of bag to keep them dry. By the way, what I didn't mention on my backpack, I do have two Z-Packs shoulder pockets, and of course I do use a compactor lining inside. I also have for my backpack a Cedar Summit rain cover for my backpack. So wanted to mention that too. Thermarest Neo Air ultralight sleep pad inflatable, 12 ounces. Love that thing to death. It's a standard 20 inches wide, 72 inches long. Love it to death. Okay, seeing we're in this particular row, let's take a look at our cook system. Cook system is going to be the Jetboil Stash. Now in there it comes with the original Jetboil burner, and I have one full 4-ounce butane gas. I have a second 8-ounce butane gas, and I'm thinking to myself, on this particular hike, that's all the gas I'm going to need for the whole hike, so I won't have to worry about finding butane on trail. This is my toothbrush system. So I have a small mouthwash, a small toothpaste, and a small toothbrush. My headlight is the Nightcore NU25. I have a pair of what do you call that stuff? Neoprene. Same stuff that wetsuits are made out of. I have neoprene gloves, and I also have my fingerless hiking gloves that I like to use. Let's move over to the right. My footwear of choice on this particular hike, and I did have a few to choose from, is the Altra Superiors, and I'll be matching those with Altra Gaiters. These, I've got about maybe 150 kilometers on those particular shoes right now, trail runners of course, and I'm going to use these for this particular hike. My water filtration system is going to be the Katadyn BeFree with a 0.6 liter fill bag, and also I have a small first aid kit, just a couple of band-aids, some Neosporin, and a few little painkillers, if you will, things like that. Nothing too exciting. Okay, let's go. My vlogging photography equipment. So right now in my hand I am holding the articulated arm for that GoPro. The GoPro is a GoPro Hero 8 Black. I have an extra battery with that, and I haven't decided if I'm going to use that one or if I'm going to use the GoPro Hero 9 for this next particular hike, and I'll show you why. Just take a look. This particular GoPro has been with me for years. It has done the Bruce Trail, it's done the Ganaraska, it's done the Oak Ridges. Take a look at all the crazing and the damage to the back glass. Can you see that in the GoPro? I hope you can. It's done the Appalachian Trail with me. It did the Bruce Trail again with me last year. So it's trusted. It's about an ounce lighter than the GoPro 9. But I just don't know which one I'm going to take yet. And of course I'm going to be using the articulated arm that you don't see in film because I'm using it to hold the GoPro 9 that I'm filming with. Trail glasses in a little case and a pen. There'll also be about a small writing pad, maybe 3 or 4 pieces of paper, maybe something like that, just to keep my daily journal. Electronics, 20,000 milliamp Anker battery pack. And inside my little electronics bag, I have a wall charge block. I have a couple of cords and everything I basically need for charging my phone, my headlight, and my camera. My hiking wallet, which is a very, very lightweight hiking wallet that I carry a small amount of cash, a couple of credit cards, and my, of course, health card and driver's license. Trekking poles. These are my Black Diamonds, and I picked those up, and I believe it was called Manchester Center on the Appalachian Trail last year, and I love them all to death. The pole I'm using to point with right now, this is a Trekology, and it comes in at about 0.6 of an ounce per unit, so 1.2 ounces lighter for the pair. But I just love those Black Diamonds. They are just so reliable. I have one container of woods. This is the 30% DEET tick repellent, but it also works fine for mosquitoes and other things. Now, I will take that with me. My Thermarest sit pad. Don't leave home without it. A little bit of rain gear. Oh, something I did forget was the rain pants, so I will tell you about those. But anyhow, rain gear. This is my Z-Packs Virtus rain jacket. I'll probably take the Virtus, the Z-Packs Virtus rain pant with me also. It will be the only full length or long, full legged kind of pant that I have. The only other thing I'll have with me is a pair of shorts. I won't be taking leggings on this hike. Starting at the end of May and into June, I probably won't need leggings. And if I do need something to cover my legs, I have the rain pants. This is my Mountain Warehouse 600 Fill Power Down Ultralight Poofy. My rain cap. Again, I'm not a lover of camouflage, but it's the one I've got right now. My food bags. This is my Z-Packs Cuban fiber bag, and I also use a 15-liter Sea to Summit bag. I use both of those. In this blue Z-Packs bag, I put all my bars in there, which is usually quite a few because you're snacking on those like every day, all day. And then the bulk of my food goes in the actual food bag. On this particular hike, it could be quite a while. It could be as much as around over 200 kilometers, about 220 kilometers between resupply on the first section. So I am going to be carrying probably quite a bit of food. My Tupperware, of course, and inside my Tupperware, there is my trusty spoon that has been on every hike I've pretty much ever done. 2 1-liter Smart Bottle water bottles and 1 700 ml smart water bottles. Bottle. The 2 1 liters are for camp water, and the 700 ml is for my daily. What the heck do you call that now? Anyhow, my daily water drinking needs. Electrolyte water. That's the word I was looking for. Electrolyte water. That is it. Now what I'm going to do. Oh, by the way, if I've forgotten something that you guys think I need, do mention it below, okay? Because I do forget things and I do remember them, but I'm usually like the first day or two into the trail when I remember them, thinking, well, there's no way I'm going to get it now. I'm going to pack all this gear up. I'm going to pack it all up into its Osprey 58 liter Exos pack, and I will weigh it, and that is going to give us what? Well, it's going to give us our base weight for this particular hike. Again, not including combustible. So should I include the butane gas in that base weight? Well, I do, but it won't include food and water. So yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's get everything packed up into this pack, and let's see what the base weight's going to be. Also, by the way, did forget something that I'm wearing. My Togs Frogs rain jacket. Now, I know I have a Z-Pax Virtus rain jacket, but 2 things. First of all, again, it is the end of May, beginning of June when I do this hike, and we can get some cool winds still. This is a great windbreaker. Secondly, I like and I believe in layering my rain gear, especially on the torso. So I will use 2 ultra lightweight rain jackets rather than say 1 Arc'teryx or whatever. I just like that, and I find it ultimately gives me more protection. So I just wanted to mention that before we went ahead and packed everything up, because rain gear is important. Okay, and by the way, this one patched up all to heck. You can see, you use these to just patch them up with a little bit of duct tape, but this one has done the Bruce Trail with me, and it's done 3/4 of the Appalachian Trail with me. And for like $29 US, I think, in the Walmart in the States. Don't owe you a dime. This one is the Frog Togs Pro Light. There is a slightly lighter one, which is the Ultra Light, and it's fine, but this one's just a little bit more hardy. Okay, let's get this stuff packed up. Okay, so one thing we did forget, and of course we're going to take that with us, is our bathroom kit. That's our trowel, our wipes, and the actual paper. So I did forget that. We have, including the bathroom kit now, we have 7.2 kilograms. So that's 14, 15, around 16 pounds maybe. I will do a conversion on my phone and make sure that's right, but about 16 pounds as a base weight. Something else I just realized I forgot was my phone. I will be probably using my iPhone SE 2022 version. I have 2 iPhones, a Pro Max 11, which is big and heavier, and then I just purchased the iPhone SE from Walmart. $225, refurbished, seems to be working great. Just activated it yesterday, and so far so good. So that will be added in there, and in that 7.2 kilos, I did account for the toilet, the bathroom kit, and the phone. That neither one of those items did I show you. So about 16 pounds for a base weight. That's pretty damn good, I think. Oh, I know there's guys out there with under 10 pounds, and if you're 10 pounds or under, you're considered ultralight. I'm not ultralight. But at 66 years old, I do like it to be as light as I can possibly get. Hey, please like, share, comment, do subscribe. If you have any questions, you have any comments, put them below. I'd love to know if you guys know, or if you've thought about this, what your kind of base weight is and how you look at your gear, some of the gear you're using, what kind of tent you're using. A big one is always, what kind of footwear are you guys using? Because there's always that discussion between hiking boots, hiking shoes, trail runners. You know, to each their own, of course, but there's always that discussion. Love to know what you guys are doing. Jasper here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.